this Yusuf guy is being weird. He was trying to hit me earlier. Bitch! She was like 22. I'm 19 years old. This girl advanced onto me, a younger guy. Didn't get what she wanted, right? Or at least didn't get the reaction that she wanted. Maybe she just wanted me to make a move on her back for validation, whatever. Girls do all this type of stuff. It is what it is. It doesn't offend me. What offends me is trying to get me fucking jumped. That's what offends me. What offends me is possibly getting a fucking bowl smashed over my head. What offends me is having these two guys follow me and my friend with weapons or some shit like that. That's what fucking offends me, bitch. It's the middle of August, and my friend is telling me that he's been invited to a flat party around the end of the month. So I'm like, all right, let's get it. Let's pull up, you know? Leading up to the weeks of it, we're being like, we're kind of excited to go because the whole flat party, like, thing in London isn't that common. It happens, but it's not that common, you know? Most people go to, like, clubs, you know, for more of, like, a party or whatever. So we've pulled up to the party, right? So I'm just going around, saying hello to everyone. Now, I don't know anyone like there, by the way. So the reason why I was at the party is because my friend got invited to the party. My friend was friends with this guy that was having a birthday party, and he just invited me along. So when I pulled up, there was no one that I knew. For you, all right, because you're probably an NPC, this is a terrifying situation. For me, it was fun as hell, you know, just seeing like a bunch of people my age, by the way. This is during the gap year, my nigga. Like this, I've been mostly working like, boxing and doing security, like I mostly am like chilling with people that are like twice my age. So it was nice to just see a bunch of people my age in one spot just hanging out together. You know, we go around, we're dapping people up, yada, yada, yada. We make our way to the kitchen. There were like these 3 white guys that I met, like that I kind of like broke the ice with. I forgot their names, but like they were pretty nice. Didn't have an issue with them. We're just yapping about shit. Most of the people there were like maybe like literally our age or a couple years older than us. My boy Dom, he suddenly just goes to the shop with someone else that he met. So I'm like, all right, like he just disappears. I'm kind of like here alone. This is where I thrive, okay? You throw me alone in a situation where there's people my age, nigga, I ain't afraid of no one. I ain't got no type of social anxiety, my nigga. Like, I am the king of meeting people for the first time, all the fucking time. So I chill in the kitchen for a bit, yap, get a bit bored. I go into the living room, see some more people, yap. But I look over the living room and I see that there's like a sliding door and there's like a balcony. And on that balcony, I see 3 people. I see 2 girls and a guy, right? So I'm like, perfect. 2-man type shit. Boo! I just fucking interrupt whatever the fuck they were saying. Hey guys, what's up guys? I just dap up everyone, right? Big energy. I meet a tall North African brother, right? He was very, very nice. I meet a Somali girl who was also very, very nice as well. Like literally, looking back, I had problems with absolutely no one there except our main villain, which I'm gonna reveal. The 3rd person was the Hello Kitty girl. Okay, she. Let's describe our villain of the fucking video. Of the fucking story. She had like colored hair. Now mind you, when I met her, it was like slightly dark. It's like nighttime. I was like fucking 11 pushing 12. She has like colored-ish hair. She's wearing glasses. She was like wearing like a hoodie or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to her clothes. What I do remember is her like flexing her little Hello Kitty tattoo. You heard me correctly. This girl had a Hello Kitty tattoo on like the inside of her arm, like this side of her arm. She had a sticker as well, a Hello Kitty sticker on her face as well. And what ended up happening was, like, my first impression of her is that she actually seemed quite nice. I actually kind of liked her, like, her energy. She was kind of matching my energy slightly. Until we started, you know, talking a bit some more. Mind you, we're talking, like, as a group, we're just yapping and shit. The conversation flows to, like, past relationships and shit like that. And I remember we sort of all go around in a circle, right, kind of revealing stuff. Not revealing too much. We're saying, oh, yeah, I dated this person, blah, blah, blah. Somalia, dated this, blah, blah, blah. She said, the tall brother, dated, blah, blah, blah. Everyone says something valid until it goes to her. And when it goes to her, this girl just goes off. Like, she just goes in depth. She begins talking about her past relationship, referring to her ex/situationship as a demon or some shit. And she's like, oh, like, I was so obsessed with this guy. Like, I love him so much, but I hate him so much. Like, you can tell after just letting her yap about, you know, her past situationship that she was not a very stable lover and overall stable person as well, because she was saying some crazy shit. So this was like warning number 1, warning from God, saying, Yusuf, like, get away from this girl, don't stop interacting with her, right? And I remember, like, then the conversation went to something else. I get a bit bored. I walk back into the living room, and then, you know, I find my friend who's come back from the shop. We yap a bit, like some hours pass by. There was this really nice black girl that I could kept, like, because I have ADHD, my niggas. So I walk around everywhere, basically. And there was this, like, really nice black girl that I would keep walking back to, and then I would just catch up saying, oh, so how's the night going for you, type shit. She was really nice, shout out to her. So now I've walked, like, outside the front door, chilled in the balcony with some other people, walked back inside, and as I'm coming back inside towards the kitchen, because I'm trying to get back to my friend who was chilling in the kitchen for most of the time, I come across the Hello Kitty girl again. About like an hour has passed since I met her, And she's a bit intoxicated, okay? And I say this like with fact, she was genuinely like, she was not drunk, but she had a couple, thruple, four, she had a few, okay? She all of a sudden, like, I'm trying to walk past her because it was a narrow hallway, and I just say, oh, hello, what's up? And I'm trying to get to the kitchen, and she kind of gets in my way, and she grabs my wrists, and she's like, what are you doing? And like, she was just saying like, what are you doing? Like, trying to like interact with me and whatnot, and I'm like, what? And then she's fully grabbing my wrists and like holding me and whatever. I promise you, like, genuinely, I was like this, she was holding onto my wrists, and me and her are like, I having like a playful banter back and forth. Now, let me tell you something about me. I didn't know anyone in this party, so I didn't actually pull up to this party with hungry Negro intentions, i.e. I was not there to find girls and get with girls. I was there to have a good time. It was also the first time going to a flat party with my homeboy, so I thought it'd just be a fun experience, you know. I thought, you know what, let me just fucking like have fun with it. And I genuinely did. If you saw the way I was acting, I was not taking anything seriously. I was genuinely, nigga, I was just being a chill guy, a chill, happy, confident guy. This girl, it was pretty clear that she was kind of coming on to me, right? And I was trying to playfully maneuver this situation because I did not want to get with her, if that makes sense. All right, she already proved to me she was crazy. She's yapping some unintelligible shit. I can't remember what it was. And I kind of, there's this like Korean guy nearby me, and I nudge, and I'm like, bro, like, I'm trying to get witnesses to fucking back me here. I'm like, bro, check this girl out. What's she on? She's holding on to me. And he just loves, like, oh, fuck, that's crazy. And then he goes back to his conversation. I'm like, bro, I yell out to him as well. I'm like, bro, check out, look what she's doing. And he just laughs and he goes back. And it's like, on the outside, it looked like we were flirting. When really, well, she was kind of coming on to me. I was trying to just fucking get, I promise you, I was just trying to get to the kitchen. She keeps holding on to me. So I finally just pull her off carefully, not too hard, right, to be kind. And me being a boxer, I just go, like I kind of like shadow box in front of her like that. You know what I'm saying? Did not shadow boxing is when you fucking hit the air and you do that. It was literally just a playful emo that I usually do. I'm a boxer. It is what it is. And she just I remember she even found it funny as well. She even found it funny, for fuck's sake, right? And this is gonna piss you off because you can understand what she ends up doing later on. But I kind of just be like, who's, and then she kind of lets go, and then I kind of like slip away from her. Genuinely, that's what happened. I chill in the kitchen with my boy for a little bit. And then, like, I do kind of the same pattern where I'll just move from room to room. Like, I saw some interesting stuff, man. For some reason, like, the guys just started getting hella gay because they had a couple and they had too much. Next thing you know, I'm watching these niggas, like, kiss each other on the neck and shit. I see people just randomly laying on the floor and shit. When I was in the living room, I walk up to the kind black girl that I was speaking to a lot, say hello to her. I walk back into the kitchen, and here's the climax of the story. I see two guys, right? An Asian guy and a black guy. I mean, I didn't see too much of them throughout the party, but I saw them around. Fairly big. I'd say slightly taller than me, slightly heavier than me, both of them. I see my friend standing sort of by himself near the fridge, and I see the Hello Kitty girl and then two girls beside her. Everyone's looking at me, by the way. Like, everyone's staring at me, and not in a good way. Like, the atmosphere is off. Like, every room that I walked into, like, after everyone got to know me, everyone was looking at me with like a smile, saying, oh, he's about to say some funny shit or something. But I was like yelling and being hella, like, you know, funny and social the whole night. But this was a different type. The atmosphere was different this time. And I see, like, the stare is most intense amongst the two slightly big guys. They weren't massive. Oh, my nose is itchy. They weren't massive by any chance, or they weren't like fucking bodybuilders or anything. But and they give me a cold ass stare, and I just say, hey, like, what's up? Just I do the normal fucking thing where I kind of just say hello to everyone. And I'm thirsty. The reason why I walked into the kitchen wasn't even for my boy. I just genuinely needed water, right? If I saw him around, I was gonna say hello, but I just needed water. As I approached the sink, like, these two guys are sitting in front of the sink, so I'm like, all right, I need water, bro. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a cup, bro. And he just gave me like a look. So I look back at him and I say, you alright? Like, what's up? And I'm thinking in my head, when I said what's up, I didn't say aggressively, but in my head, like, I'm genuinely ready for the fade. Like, my nigga, we can fight, you know? Don't do this fucking intimidation bullshit. No one's afraid of you, okay? There's like a 90% chance you've never stepped into a fucking fighting gym, you know, in your life. Like, you run the fade, we'll run the fade. My boy was there too. It wasn't gonna be a 2v1, it was gonna be a 2v2. We would have murdered those niggas if it came down to it. I would have bet both my testicles they didn't know how to fight. I knew how to fight, my boy's trained as well. Let's get it. Like, genuinely, if the fade was going to be around, I was ready for it in that moment because he was giving me like a really dirty look that I did not like, and it was kind of pissing me off. He responds coldly going, nah, bro, it's all good. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to get some water. And they both like kind of like nonchalantly move out the way to let me get some water, right? So I just get the water, fucking drink it in front of them, dash the fucking cup, peasants, walk out. I say yo to my boy who also has like a worried look in his face, but like, because everyone's in, I'm not gonna walk up saying, hey, get a load of these people. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I just walk out the room and I go into the living room, say hello to the other people that I've met. A couple minutes later, my friend follows me out and he says, Yusuf, like, yo, like, once we leave, like, I kind of have to tell you something serious. I say, how serious? He's like, it's pretty serious, like, but like, I'll chat to you after this. It's nothing like it's not too bad now, but I'll chat to you after. I'm like, all right, yeah, sure. Party ends, you know, we go up to the main guy because this whole party was for this one guy's birthday. We bought him a cigar and a lighter. Shout out to him. And like we dapped him up. We said, happy birthday, bro. Hope you had a good night. Yada yada yada. Say hello. I say like goodbye to all the people that like I was having fun with. Hey, like hope you guys get home safe. See you. See ya. Walk out. Going down the elevator. We share the elevator with some girls. Oh, goodbye, girls. We're walking. I turn to my friend. I'm like, right, chat to me. What's up? Because even though I was saying goodbye, like the only thing that was on my mind was like, what does he need to tell me, right? So as we're walking to the bus stop, me and him are alone now. We're like making our way home, and he's like, yeah, bro, like, you see that Hello Kitty girl? And I'm like, yeah, what's up? What about her? He tells me, when you left the room, she actually went to these two guys. And mind you, she's doing this in front of my boy, not knowing that he's friends with me. She walks up to one of the big guys and says, oh, this Yusuf guy is being weird. He was trying to hit me earlier. Bitch! What did you just say? What? Bro. I was so pissed when I heard that. Like, I genuinely, like, I didn't crush out, but like, I was like fucking angry when I heard that. I was like, what? She was like, yeah. She was like to the guys, oh yeah, this Yusuf guy's trying to hit me. Can you deal with him? Word for word, that's what he fucking said, and that's what he heard. What do you mean deal with me? You dumb bitch. Like, think about it. She must have felt some type of way. She came up to me. She was getting physical with me. I was kind enough to be playful with her and like get her off me. I was like, oh, watch out before I shadowboxed in front of her, and then I walked into the kitchen to get away from her. This girl really goes, oh, I'm gonna hold back the profanity. Can you deal with him? To these two other guys. First of all, she's inciting violence, and not just any type of violence, but like proper dangerous violence. These guys had glass bottles in their hands and like cups and shit. Well, like fuck the plastic cups, but like some guys were drinking beer and fuck not. There's knives in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I would have ran the fade if they had a problem. I would have ran the fade. How about that? I don't have to spat in front of the camera. I don't give a fuck. I would have ran the fade. I swear to God, if they wanted to be big guys, if they wanted to take that girl for her word and just be like, oh yeah, let's deal with him. Come deal with me, bitch. Run that fade. I swear to God. Thinking about it now, it pisses me off so much because of how left the night would have went. They didn't do shit, by the way. They didn't do shit. Maybe they themselves were thinking like, maybe they didn't fully believe or whatnot. But how like tapped do you have to be to meet someone for the first time? And then my theory is this: she probably liked me, and I wasn't reacting to her advances the way that she wanted me to react. I was speaking to lots of other girls at the party that possibly may have like made her feel some type of way. I get like girls can sometimes be irrational, but this is not like a woman thing. This is like a crazy person thing. Crazy people try to start like fucking violent altercations, you know? Crazy people try to incite this kind of crazy shit. It pisses me off. She deadass could have started a brawl in that guy's flat, all because of what she fucking said. Because like if a girl came up to me and like say she was really crying and she was like, oh, this guy like fucked me up, this guy did some like crazy shit to me, I would have that reaction too. I would feel like I have to do something. I think within all men we have like the urge to like protect innocent girls from bad men, right? If you're a good man, you want to protect good women from bad men. Does that make sense? That's pretty valid. All right. So I wouldn't look down on these guys if they did try to do something under the information that they were given. Right. Like, it is pretty valid. You wanna help someone. You wanna help a damsel in distress. Like no like sexist shit. Good men want to protect good women from bad men. That's a fact. I get the logic of that. Mind you, she was advancing onto me. I forgot to tell you, she was older than me because like I said earlier, most of the people at the party were either our age or literally like a couple years older than us. She was like 22. I'm 19 years old. This girl advanced onto me, a younger guy, didn't get what she wanted, right? Or at least didn't get the reaction that she wanted. Maybe she just wanted me to make a move on her back for validation, whatever. Girls do all this type of stuff. It is what it is. It doesn't offend me. What offends me is trying to get me fucking jumped. That's what offends me. What offends me is possibly getting a fucking bowl smashed over my head. What offends me is having these two guys follow me and my friend with weapons or some shit like that. That's what fucking offends me, bitch. Bro, I'm sorry, like just looking back on it, I remember being so pissed about how weirdly cold those guys were to me. They didn't even bother like pulling me to the side privately and being like, hey bro, like, no, like I'm not trying to confront you, but I heard this about you. Like, can I fucking confirm this? And me, even if they were cold and stern with it, I would, because they don't know me, fair enough. I would, if they were direct with me, I would be direct with them. I respect assertive language when it's a serious situation. Like it doesn't really piss me off that much, especially if they were trying to be truthful and get to the bottom of it. Instead, what they did was they were just super, super cold to me, ruined my vibe a bit, but didn't do shit in the end. So is ways, I don't give a fuck. It's terrifying, man. It's terrifying what a girl can do if you make her feel some type of way. And considering that she genuinely did try to get me jumped. Can you deal with him? That's not. What do you think she's fucking asking for there? You think she wanted those guys to pull me to the side and have a nice conversation with me? Nigga, you know what she was trying to do. But reacting with that like level of maliciousness is just purely evil, in my opinion. I am pretty careful, people. I haven't changed. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna let this one bad interaction with a girl change. I still love all women. Well, I still love some women, you know? And I'm not gonna like go on like this, like a sexist rant or something and be like, all women lie, because it's not true. It's not true, bro. Some girls are sweethearts. Some girls are genuinely sweethearts. Sometimes it is really nice to just spend some time with like a girl, you know, get away from the boys, get away from the racist and the gay jokes, and just chill with a nice lady, you know. And I think if you meet lots of like good girls, you'll appreciate women in general, you know, because women are good. I'm not a part of that train of hating women. I love women, some of them. Okay, like come on now, because look at the fucking story. We went home and that was the end of it. It was still a really fun experience. It was a nice little flat party. Like I was laughing a lot the whole night, shit like that. I did remember I got their Instagrams after I learned what she said. I blocked them immediately. They're somewhere. I'm here doing my thing. I don't give a fuck in the end, but it was definitely something that like could have went left, you know. The best scenario happened. No confrontation, just gay passive aggressiveness. Like they clearly had a problem with me, but they didn't want to say shit. They went down to say shit. They went down about it. So it is what it is, you know. I was up for the fade. My boy was up for the fade in case it happened. Like I asked him, like if it kicked off, will you down me? He was like, of course. So hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.